What's good, guys? Welcome back to a brand new banger. And this video, we're going over the movie Howl's Moving Castle. First video I did, oh my god, it was actually pretty good. That I was showing screenshots of the PC, and then it's like, oh, copyright, dude, you can't be doing that. But I was just talking about the movie though in general. So this is the redo. Um, the movie is about a young lady in her 20s or 30s. And this is back then during the medieval times, so I'm assuming probably like 1970s or 1980s, whatever. Castle, they had some wars going on, planes were dropping bombs. City wasn't always the safest place, but it was cool, whatever. So one day she's out roaming the city and gets stopped by a weirdo, a creep on the block, however you want to call it. And her Prince Charming comes in. This guy's a wizard. And she basically gets saved by this the guy dude and gets put to a safe little area where she could relocate. Stretch this out. Now I'm feeling tired. So I thought the movie was just a great inspiration. It was a great inspiration. And I recommend you should check it out. It's called Howl's Castle. Howl's Castle Moving. Howl's Moving Castle. That's what it's called. And one day she works at a hat shop selling hats. One day the witch comes in this hat shop and literally cast a spell on her for no type of reason. Just cause, and turns her old. She can't tell nobody about this spell because it'll shut her mouth closed where you can't even speak about it. So the witch leaves, she looks in the mirror, and what really blew my mind was like how her mindset was like, yo, like this can't be happening. Like, what is this? What's going on? And then she started. I would think like, bro, like you just went from 20s to looking like 80 and 90. Like you're done. Like you gotta go sit in the car and cry about it for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And then get over it eventually. But right off the bat, she just jumped straight into it. Like, you know what? It can't be all that bad. Might be this age, but this and that. And I was just blown away by her mindset. Mindset was crazy. So I was just like, I bet. Like, she's strong. She mad strong. I mean, she had a like it's called scoliosis. Like, she was really hunched over. Really had a cane and all. Like a few days after she found a cane or whatever. So I walk in, but the next day in the morning, she escaped the house. Like she didn't want to talk to her friends or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you mad old. Like why'd you want to like even go through that? So she was going through her own little moment, but still, like she got up, still went on that adventure to go look and find that witch to see if that witch can reverse the spell or what's the possible next move. Like right at the back. So she did not sit in depression. She did not tear up, cry. She was just looking at it like through the bright side of the whole different type of perspective that she was put in. And that's what was just like, bro, like this girl, her self love is off the charts, bro. Cause like you took all that time off your life, you ain't got enough time. Like that's crazy, but like she was still just like pushing through, just like yo, like you know what? Now that I'm this age, I ain't ever got that much to worry about no more. You know what I'm saying? Like wow, it's tough. Now I just bring it back to yo. If you got a heart, a brain, eyes to see, a ear to listen, be grateful. If you woke up, you're blessed, bro. You woke up to see another day, you're blessed, you know. It's fire. So the story keeps going on. She finds her Prince Charming, which is this wizard guy again, but he's unrecognized because the lady's now old. She met the lady when she was a little younger, but she couldn't exactly tell him what happened. So she was like, yo, like, I'm a cleaning lady, and his house is too junky. I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna straighten up, bro. I got you, bro. Wind up, catching some feelings, I guess, you know. But the guy was just doing his due diligence. He was outside. He was just like, he's battling demons. Like, he's going out, stopping planes from dropping bombs on the city, like fighting these, different types of gulags and creatures and warlocks and all that goodness. And she's just in the house, cleaning and straightening it up, and also she's probably gonna try to speak her truth somehow. Also trying to find out. The house is run by this fire, and the Prince Charming, right? The guy who's with the girl, his heart. If the fire ever goes out, which was creating the house in general, he dies. So he has to keep the fire lit to keep the house going. And eventually they came up with this mission to go and talk to the king or the queen. He's running his royalty home, big castle, and she has these, powers or whatever. Maybe she can help out. So they wind up working together to go and talk to this queen or whatever. On her way there, she walks into the witch that turned her into an old person. And she was once talking like, yo, like, if I ever see that witch again, I'm a uppercut, swat, you can, you know what I'm saying? She was really gonna whoop him up because, like, that's vile. At the same time, she was on her mission, then I was just like, I was kind of intrigued because, like, she didn't even, like, break character at all. She was kind of like, you know what? Even though you did me wrong, I'm still gonna complete this mission though. So they were heading up these stairs. So it's a big long staircase heading up to the castle. And the old lady, she was just like, she had these minions. She's a witch, so oh yeah, magic. I'll say like dibbling, dabbling, magic, and getting yourself involved into like spells and all this extra. I just feel like it's gonna have an effect on you. It's gonna take some type of toll on your body, and you don't want them type of problems. You don't want that. Just enjoy your life, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't, without the whole, like, you gotta look into a spell to do something. You wanna look into a wizard and you trying to fly off of a broom, beauty spells, and all of that. Like, you gotta understand, like, once you start doing that, you start to get addicted, you start to lose yourself. Dementia is a real thing. I've seen it happen to old timers. Losing your mind and your brain it's game. You need that. I was working at a pole. I was a couple old people who came in who had no sense of direction at all. It was just like, yo, like, I'm pointing and telling them to go to a table, and they start dancing, and they start yelling like, okay, like they know already where to go and do all of this. So it's like dementia is a real thing. Schizophrenic, pray for them people. I'll give them most support out there. Everybody. Sometimes you just gotta really be grateful for what you got. Don't abuse what you have if you know you got it. So she winds up running into the old lady. They running up the stairs, not running, but they trying to race up the staircase, kind of. But the witch, she was doing beauty spells to make herself look younger. And once she got to the top of the castle, well, the regular lady who was just old, who had to go work on her, she got to the top first. And then she was like, when it was like head to head going up, it was like, she was like, yo, like, why should I help you? Like, look what you did to me, yada, yada, yada. And then had she beat her, though, to the top of the staircase, and the witch is still taking her time, she huffing and puffing and still trying to get up. It was like, it was crazy as I saw. She was cheering the witch on. She was just like, yo, you gotta get up, you gotta do this, keep going, you got this. And I was like, oh, that's different. It's not just all hatred. So I was like, wow. It's even in her mind, she realized, like, yo, I might need this witch to actually reverse this bullshit that she got going on. And the witch is like, I don't know how to do that. Like, I can't do that. But she was just being nice to the person, even though she was huffing and puffing and breathing like a heathen. Wind up getting to the top. The king or the queen at the castle was took away all the witch powers and spells. So her beauty spell was all gone and whatever. She completely lost it. Super old age. Barely don't even talk. Just was just like in her own world, in her own mind, just trying to just smiling at everything, just stopped talking completely, which was crazy. And I was like, wow, that's how she really looks. So she went from looking 70 to looking like 110 without spell work, without all that. And then the other lady, in general, um, kinds of actness, like any type of like, after they talked to the queen or whatever, the queen kind of set them up to, I guess, see how things could play out. But I can't spoil that part. I'm not spoiling nothing really. So there was another part where the old lady is out and about, and the wizard, her Prince Charming, brought her to this nice little area, which was like grassy. It was just like a beautiful sight in the nature. And she got younger because she took on that challenge to like, yo, I want to go on this adventure with you. I want to go explore and do these things. And her age started to like go backwards. You know, her mind was getting better again, and facial features getting better. And I'm just like, wow. So okay, so like because she set that intention to go out there and still, I guess, help out and just feel young again and just not give up. Like, okay, I'm dying of old age. She was still trying, and then she started to regain some of her features back, which I was like, oh snap, she looking good again, feeling good. And then she had a negative self mind doubt. She started to doubt herself a little bit about certain things she could and can't do, and then she started to get old again. Then I was like, damn. So I guess it's really all the mindset, like how you perceive yourself to be. Like, don't tell yourself and give yourself that self doubt where you're bringing yourself down. You know what I'm saying? Just believe in the impossible. Give yourself that hope and faith that you need because you can do it. You will do it. Just with determination, you will do it. And you got this. So basically, um, Prince Charming goes back out to fight the ships, just throwing bombs in the city and fighting the gulags or whatever. Welcome to the gulags. And the lady went back to the house, did some more cleaning, introspective. Now somehow the witch girl and the regular people they all got together and they're working together now, which was kind of crazy. But you know, she still don't really trust the witch or whatever. The witch was just so desperate on finding a heart, and we're talking about the Prince Charming's heart, because it was just so pure and genuine. She tries to grab the heart, keep it to herself, wind up crushing the whole house and chaos. See ya, Kazam. And the lady was kind of just broken down a little bit, like damn, like she really messed up a little bit. Yeah. And Prince Charming was dying because that's his heart, stuff like that. And then this man literally was like dying on 1 HP, still flew her back. She was like, fly me back. So she was he basically was losing himself, you know, dying slowly from not having a heart. And he turns into this like creature, which is a bird. He's also a magic person too, so he's flying around as a bird. But each time he uses this power, he has the risk of being stuck as an actual bird and not coming back to an actual human. He takes that risk out sometimes, and he literally flew her on 1 HP when he was dying and brought her to where she needed to go, her destination. Seen the witch with the heart. Like, why you took my mind? Like, why you took the homie's heart, bro? And then I thought like she was about to give her a whipperoo, a little whipperoni. You know what I'm saying? A little double X, triangle X, kick him to the left, curve. You know what I'm saying? Swerve and. And she literally shocked my mind. I was just like, wow. Like, instead of doing that, she showed that witch lady, like, bro, like, She gonna need that heart though. But like, there's other ways how to go about things. I guess gave her witch. She gave the witch, the lady who turned her old, just a big hug, talking some goodness in her ear, and she was like, "Ooh, I'm feeling something right here." Then the lady wind up like, "You know what? You're right. Give her the heart." And she did something with them lips though. Gave her a little kiss on the cheek. Then somehow it's like a little. What's that a Powerpuff song? Sugar, spice, and everything nice. Gave her a little bit of that right there on the cheek, and then her heart just like boom, 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 boom. Wound up giving her the rock, and then gave the heart to the guy, Prince Charming or whatever. He comes back, and there was a scarecrow. Now somebody did spell work on the scarecrow, and that scarecrow was stuck in the bushes. That lady literally freed the scarecrow from being stuck in the bushes, like, and that scarecrow was alive. You know what I'm saying? Alive, actual thing. So at the end, Scarecrow tries to stop the lady from falling. You know, a nice little kind act. The lady gave a little sugar, spice, and everything nice on the Scarecrow cheek right here. Scarecrow just he start breakdancing, bro. He's like turned back human, and I was like, oh snap. That was a human the whole time, bro. Like somebody did spell work on a scarecrow. I mean, somebody did spell work on a human to turn him into a scarecrow. And I was just like, oh snap, that's crazy. And then when he turned back human, he was just like, yo, thank you, super grateful, yada yada yada. And I was just like, damn, that's crazy. You could have been stuck in scarecrow your whole life. And I never seen if the lady got turned back to regular Douglas again, but she was still kind of old, but she got somewhat young. And that was really it. That was really it. The guy, Prince Charming, came back to life a little bit. He was good. And majority of the story, I was just like, wow, like everything could have went really left, but she still had such a pure, genuine heart, which would made it like, yo, like wow. Even through the breaks of losing half of her lifetime during the movie, even the breaks of going through trials and tribulations, seeing a witch side by side and not want to slap her across the head, but there was a little slide, mean comments here and there, but at the end she was still like, yo, like I'm still rooting for you though. Like I need you to live because you're gonna have to figure this out one day. You know what I'm saying? So that was a great mindset right there. And it was a great movie. If you guys want to check out the movie, it's called Howl's Moving Castle. I thought it was a great anime. I just watched it, and it was pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's nice. Yeah. Peace and love to everybody out there. Hope y'all taking care of yourself, of course. Catch y'all in the next one. Peace out.